Good evening, everybody. This is Forest Glade Arena down here in Windsor, Ontario for tonight's matchup. It's game one of round one of the PWHL playoffs between the Burlington Barracudas and the Southwest Wildcats. The Burlington Barracudas finishing fourth in the league for the first time since 2011 and the youngest team to do so ever in PWHL history. Dittmer bounces it towards the front of the net. Backhander, rebound. Two stops by Chan. Gauthier with the puck thrown out in front. They score! Mackenzie Loretti found the puck off the tip. And the Barracudas have tied the game. It's 1-1. Shell in the corner, centered out in front. Bouncing around, they score! Mackenzie Loretti with her second of the game. And the Barracudas have a 3-1 lead. Mackenzie Loretti kept it in. Skating with it to the near side. Miskovic floated it on net. Rebound! They score! Liam Maxween follows up. Josimovic coming out in front. Thrown on net, and they score! Claire Molina redirected the puck on goal, and the Barracudas are running away with this one. It's 5-2. Walker there as well. Gauthier. Out and and Moon runs over a Wildcat and center ice. A huge 6-2 win for the Burlington Barracudas and a 1-0 series lead. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Forest Glade Arena. Less than 12 hours ago, Game 1 concluded between the Southwest Wildcats and the Burlington Barracudas. They will be without their captain, Olivia Moon. She's suspended for the next 2 games. Far hash marks, and now Walker off the boards to herself and out to center. Walker along with Suter now with a 2-on-1. Maddie Suter in front, scores! It's Suter's first career playoff goal, and it's a big one as the Barracudas take a 1-0 lead. Barracudas still have it again. In front, Josimovic with a blast. The rebound, they score, no! The goal is waved off. Suter in deep, Walker, high slot, scores! Christina Walker from the top of the circle has tied the game with just over 2 minutes left in the third period. Period comes to an end. We will go to overtime. The near side, sharp angle, rebound. 2 stops by Chan. That does it for the first overtime. We will see double overtime. Stolen away and taken right back by Walker. In comes Christina Walker. Suter, Walker, scores! Christina Walker, her second of the game in double overtime. Wins it for the Burlington Barracudas, and they take game 2, 3-2, and have a 2-0 lead in this series. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Mainway Arena. Southwest staving off elimination last night. Burlington unable to complete the sweep. And tonight as well, a big re-addition for the Burlington Barracudas as Olivia Moon, the captain, returns to the lineup. Out over the blue line, they do. That's Sarah Marchand carries it into the offensive zone. Marchand scores! And they're right back at it again. They did this last night, and the Southwest Wildcats have jumped out to an early 1-0 lead. Fanned on her pass, Maddie Suter scores! A failed pass out in front of their own net, and Maddie Suter pounced on the opportunity and buried it, and she's tied the game. 1-1. Kastelik back out in front. She can't get it on net. Now Maxween to the far side. Jessamine out in front. She scores! Still in Jessamine. Has tied the game again at 2 on the power play. Big offensive zone draw for Burlington. One straight back to Moon. One timer. Scores! What a shot from Olivia Moon. And the Barracudas have a 3-2 lead. There it is. The end of the game. A 3-2 win for the Burlington Barracudas and a 3-1 series win as the Burlington Barracudas are headed to round 2.
I'm Scott Van Pelt here at ESPN. This astounding and unprecedented story continues to evolve.
Some major news in the sports world, that is that the NBA is suspending its season until further notice. This due to a player on the Utah Jazz preliminarily testing positive for coronavirus. The NHL is continuing to consult with medical experts and is evaluating the options.
Look, if the governing health bodies step forward and say, okay, we now have a confirmed case in the NBA, we need you to postpone. Well, that's the direction that the National Hockey League is going to have to go in.
The NHL just announcing that they are pausing the season due to the coronavirus.
We've taken a pause. I'm a little hesitant to use the word suspension.
A Washington State resident fell ill after returning from Wuhan, China, where the outbreak began.
Here
Officials
are
now
the
say more than 400 people have been
500
sick,
cases
and 9
have been reported in
died.
the U.S. And if
Canada
more
has
is
now
still under a
reported
state
at
of
least
emergency with more
180
viruses,
cases,
here are
40
the
cases in
numbers.
Ontario, 1 person.
It kind of feels like we've been in the summer for like months.
It's hard to see like other teams get to play games like every weekend and we're still waiting.
Starting off as like a team, I think we had a really good team last year. We did really well, especially for being like a pretty young team, which I think was pretty good. Towards the end of the season, we had a really good run, like winning lots of games and everything. Yeah, I think when we started playing the playoffs, we felt good, we felt confident in our game, and we just came off of playing Southwest before too, so we knew we could play with them and handle them well.
Yeah, I thought we surprised a lot of people. I think a lot of people thought like coming into the league, being a younger team, maybe we weren't going to do as well, and I think we surprised a lot of people with how we ended the season and like made it as far as we did in the playoffs, got like 4th overall in the standings. I thought we had a really good year. I think we were all really confident. I think we showed throughout the season that we could beat any team. We beat Etobicoke, who was thought to be unbeatable, and I think like going into the playoffs, we just thought that we could go all the way for sure.
It was a fun season. Like, got to be in the room and everything, so that was exciting. And it was like one of the better seasons for Burlington. So that was like really cool to be a part of, and then with the mentorship program and everything. But it's just kind of sad that it came to a close so soon. We had made playoffs, we were into the 2nd round, and I was just excited to see where it was going to go.
Me and Maddie have played together for years since our first year novice, so it's been a long, long time together. I think that helps for sure. But yeah, I don't know, me and Maddie have always moved the puck really well together and worked well together.
I mean, I love playing with Christina. I just think we play so similar and we always know where we're gonna be. Like, I could pass the puck anywhere on the ice and she will be like exactly where I picture her to be. And I just think that game we were just clicking. Like, we scored earlier in that game together as well. And I just think I don't know, we just had a really good game that game, yeah.
Oh, I was just ready to go. I knew the coach on the other team and one of the players on the other team. So I really wanted to beat them, especially because of all the fights and all the plays that had happened in the game before. So, and then I got suspended.
I was just going to the defenseman, trying to cover her for an option, and puck just came to my stick, kind of. And then went down 2-on-1 with Maddie, sent it across, and Maddie gave a great pass back right on my stick, so.
I was going for the puck and then I missed it and I saw her coming and I thought, oh no. 2 games, but then back for the final one. And that was the last game of the season, so it's okay.
We were practicing. We were all really excited, I think, to go play Kingston because we played really well against them in the past. The night we found out about the closure, it was our last practice before we were going to Kingston to play. We had like a bus ready and everything. We're all really excited to go down and play and be together in the hotel and everything. But yeah, we were really excited, really confident that we could beat them out.
Yeah, well, we went to practice that week thinking we were gonna be playing Saturday night against Kingston, and we all were working hard and we were excited, and I just think we were so ready to play because we beat them like twice throughout the season, and I think we were just so excited to get back out there. Practice had just finished and some people had already left, and I got in the car and my dad was sitting in there and he goes, season's canceled, and I was like, oh my goodness. And so I like went on our Snapchat group chat, and everyone was kind of finding out too. They were like really upset and saying like, I don't know, I wish we could have played the rest of the season because like we could have gone all the way, I think. And everyone was just so upset and so sad.
I think 4 or 5 of us were taking our SATs that weekend. So we were really stressed about doing that. But it all got canceled. And it was right after practice. It was kind of just a shock. I just remember everyone start crying, and you just see pictures of everyone crying because it got shut down.
Well, I was rushing out of the rink to get home, I remember that. And like I don't go on my phone in the room or anything. So I was one of the first ones out, and I got in the car and I checked my phone and I saw the tweet from OWHA saying that everything was done. And at first it was just kind of like we thought it was like 2 weeks kind of thing. But yeah, I remember Jamie was beside me and we were kind of just like sitting there like sad, because it was frustrating because we wanted to play Kingston obviously, but yeah, when I got home, that's when it kind of hit that it was like done. We were like not playing anymore, which sucked.
I was so devastated because I just knew that we had so much more to go, and I knew that we could have had like such a long run, and it was so sad to know that that was just over.
When everything shut down, it was like I had nothing to do. Like I had so much free time. It took a while to kind of get into a schedule, I guess, but just trying to do things, keep busy. And then once we got into the summer and got into training again, that was really good. Focusing on hockey again and getting better and everything.
Like even during quarantine, when the gym wasn't open and ice wasn't open, we were still doing Zoom sessions twice a week, had to go on runs, which was not a fan. I wasn't a fan. But yeah, and then all summer was just like working on your shot, working on your biggest weakness, I guess, like my snapshot. And so I would just go outside with like my sister and brother, and we would just take shots on the driveway for a couple hours. Really made your arms hurt.
At first, I was still doing like at-home school, so I just kind of kept up with the school, did like workouts with my sister. She plays at Western, so she came back as well. And yeah, we would just work out. We would go rollerblading to kind of keep the skating stride in us. Yeah, shoot pucks outside, just trying to keep like close to hockey, I guess, yeah.
When you're like looking forward to a game day, I guess, and like the days leading up to the games, like getting ready and everything, it's kind of weird when you're just coming to practice and you're just practicing over and over again. I think just thinking of what's coming after all of this, like university, getting ready for that. And then like the Hockey Canada stuff I did. I started in May, I think. So that was kind of nice. We had like weekly calls, so kind of kept me going, I guess. Something to look forward to and things to learn, which was really good.
I kind of like that school's partially online, but also like I don't get to see half my friends because it's cohort A and cohort B, and like probably half my friends are in A. So, and I'm not really allowed to hang out with anyone, so school's where I like see people other than hockey. So it's just kind of weird talking to them only online and not in person.
Well, I just think school is so challenging. Like right now I'm doing 2 classes and we're having like quad semesters this year. So I've had to do like chemistry in like 2 months and cram it in, and it's been really challenging because like every day is like 3 lessons and it's very hard to do that. As a team, we do the Gift of Giving Back food drive every year, and we always serve at the Wellington Square Church. As a team, we serve a meal for the less fortunate.
John, the pep guy, John Lang, he was running a pep camp, and my brother had played with his son for I think 2 years then. So he had asked me to help, and then I, of course, said yes. But I wanted someone to do it with me, so I got Jamie to do it with me. And then from the camp, it led into being one of his on-ice instructors. And now I'm one of the assistant coaches on his team. Yeah, you gotta talk to all the kids, interact with them, and just try not to get hit with putts. Like, I think it ranges right now from like 2013s to 2001s, and then Victoria Bach, who also comes, but there's no one else really her age. There's a lot. So far, from what I've seen, it's really cool, especially because we don't have a change room. That's a lot of the time where like people get to know each other, and how all the new girls have just kind of come in, and it's kind of been made into a family, if you know what I mean. And like, even though they haven't really had the chance to get to know each other on the same level they might have, they've still like integrated themselves into the team. Also, I'm O-Moon this year, so don't know if I'm excited for that or not. O-Moon, A-Moon, 93-3.
Even if we don't play a season, I think it's important to work on my strength and conditioning to be ready to play university hockey. That's important. I think just prepping for university, but also kind of learning how to figure things out through this time. I think that's important.
I think there still could be a chance for a season, even if it's like shortened or modified. So I definitely want to be like on top of my game for when that happens. Also, since I'm going to university next year, I don't want to like necessarily have fallen behind if I stop working hard right now. So just knowing that that's happening and that I have to stay on top of things to be at like the top of my game.
I hope we can play some sort of season, have some sort of season, play some games hopefully, and if there's like a championship in the end, that's like the end goal, is to win, leaving like this awesome team that I've grown up playing with. And I think that'd be pretty special if we all went out winning championship.